Don't you shush me, Geraldine. I'll talk to whomever I like. Shh! They're still here. I know they're still here. My apologies for my idiot friend, but we could really use your help.
And how could I help you?
You won't believe it. You won't believe it, Mabel. He'll think we're mad cows. Truth is, kind sir, that we are not, in fact, cows. At least not as such. We're people. Captives, to be exact. Enslaved by the witch. You're not here to visit Alice Elysian, are you?
Well, I'm just passing through.
So will you help us? He won't help us. Look at him. Can barely help himself. Yes, sir. Please help us.
What? Okay. How exactly am I to help you?
Just get us something to drink. What my friend here means to say, kind sir, is that there's a cure for our condition. Alice Elysian has it in her house. If we could drink it, we could then regain our former forms, as it were, and steal away. Don't mention the rats. For God's sake, Geraldine.
What about the rats?
What rats? They're just ordinary rats. Nothing special or awful about them at all. Wouldn't let them worry you.
Okay, where can I find this witch of yours?
The witch ain't here. What my friend wishes to say is that Alice went into the cloisterwood collecting herbs and hasn't been seen in some time. But that there, just down the way, is her house. She has a frog. You can't miss it. Would you mind awfully procuring for us a small potion that Alice Elysian keeps in her cellar? We'd rather like to, you know, assume our rightful forms and toddle off. Thanks ever so.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Thank the gods. I humbly thank you. You won't regret it.
Yeah, sure. Of course I won't regret it. I never regret anything, don't I?
Here be witchery. Trespass not.
Oh my gods, you're ugly. You turn milk green and a magister's red coat black. My mistress Alice might fancy you, though. She has a taste for the odd, if she ever makes it back.
What happened to her?
The magisters with the red coats chased her into the woods. They'll be sorry.
Do you mind if I go inside?
Smells of lavender and charred flesh. It's almost homely. Almost.
I heard someone in here. There's someone in here. From a series of easy-to-memorize nursery rhymes comes this pearl. Fly agaric, white and red. Should you eat it, you'll drop dead. Mix it, brew it, and potions distill. Then coat your weapons. Kill, kill, kill!
Fasten tight.
Interaction with the vulture. To appease the Undertaker, initiates would bow low with their hands held open. They would then quietly request the Feather's blessing and, when prompted, state their intent to save the souls of the fallen. Okay, we are learning about dwarven customs for whatever reason. What happened here? Very silent watchers let her shut. That hell? No, only the chronicle. Is that a sacrificial altar?
Before you lies a primitive altar to the Seven, apparently constructed during a bygone era. Something about it appeals to you, a faint heat emanating from the stones, perhaps. The stones appear to be just that. Apart from a few faded red stains across the topmost slab, nothing unusual betrays itself. The gentle heat of the stones relaxes the joints in your bony hand. The air stirs, as though someone had appeared and taken a seat upon the altar. A soft sound wells around you, a gentle hum, like a parent's. It is comforting, more comforting than most worldly sensations can be to you. A voice materializes in your mind. I will care for you. I will be your champion. You deserve that much. A soothing sensation dips and waves through you, entering you from the air itself. As the feeling fades, you realize you've become replete with source. It's not too late. You can still redeem yourself. I am so looking forward to seeing you again, Fane.
Thank you. Hello?
The elven warrior stands guard over a captive magister. The magister looks a little worse for wear.
Stay back. The thief stays where she is.
Maybe I can heal her. She looks like she needs it.
Do the Divine Order tend our needs when they steal our lands, torture us, murder us? We only return what is given.
Okay.
The Scion works.
They really not talk to you?
You recognize Diana, the runaway scion from Fort Joy. Her face looks different, alight with fervor.
You! I warn you not to follow!
I didn't follow you. I found you by accident.
You? Accident?
Yes.
You...
Her face, tight with rage, suddenly slackens. She winces.
Forgive. The armor warns of thieves. I do not expect friends.
Your armor speaks to you.
You think I am mad?
No.
This one takes my spores, but the armor finds her.
She gestures at the bound magister and freezes as if
Yes, yes. Simpler to show them. Come. Watch. Do not touch. Come here, Duran.
The magister's scream bubbles beneath putrid gas and is cut suddenly short. The corpse rocks gently, as if shifting in sleep, and then splits to release surging vines. The creepers knit silently together to weave a pair of gauntlets. Diana tears them free, something close to worship in her eyes.
Do you see now? It is a marvel.
The hell have you just done?
The armor grows from the thief. Something beautiful from something. Forget her cries. Her death is...
You've changed. The spore seems to be corrupting you.
They elevate me. The spores speak, as scions speak to the ancestor trees. With every piece, they grow clearer. And they show me things. A world where we are not prey, but hunters. A world where...
She grasps her head as if trying to clear it.
it is for us to know.
What's that?
This looks like an elven proving ground, but I've never seen one for myself.
The totem is still and silent.
I see you, but you are no elf. This place is not for you. Its trial is not for you.
I would like to prove myself as a friend of the elves.
Very well. You may face the trial.
I would like to hear what this trial entails first.
You shall learn all that you need to know. Show patience. Elves know that nature is a finer weapon than even the sharpest blade. The four seasons have served our people well. 4 heroes rest before you, wielders of the sea. Pay homage to their skills, solve their riddle, and prove yourself worthy of elven respect, if you can. Winter shudders with ice and autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air fiery as a hearth. Spring quenches with bloody...
What or what am I speaking to?
I am the voice of the fire. My flame bears the will of all elves and lights the way for those who wish to prove their mettle.
Did that work?
From somewhere within the totem, a voice booms.
Winter, that armors our forest home in ice and snow. Let it make our enemies stumble and fall, and make them easy meals for our spears.
Okay, the next one will be... Immune to bleeding, right? Lucia, come over here, please. I'm sorry, I have to do that.
From within the totem, an otherworldly voice.
Spring, gentle so that the others may be strong. The fallen quench the soil with their blood and hasten the rebirth. Death becomes life, as is our way.
Here's the blood that we wanted to investigate. I assume... I don't see any more blood. Wait. Oh!
Fane looks uneasy, even hangdog.
Ever tell you I worked with Lucian? Fact is, I was once pretty high up in his divine order. He was a good man.
I'm sure he was. He was the divine after all.
He was. And trust me, the divine order of today has nothing to do with Lucian's. Everything started to go downhill during the war after my last mission.
He closes his eyes as he speaks, forehead creasing with effort.
You know sacrifices had to be made during the war? Well, Lucian knew he needed to use death fog to eliminate the Black Ring. But doing that would kill the Elves also. So he came up with a plan. I was to hurry through the forests with a rift portal for the Elves, so they could escape before the death fog exploded. But something went wrong. I was too late. The death fog exploded just as I arrived, and the Elves were...
You tried. That makes you a hero in my eyes.
Trying isn't enough, and I won't rest until I know why Lucian didn't wait. Anyway, let's keep moving. There's no gains to be had wallowing in the past.
Did I try following? Well, following. There's not really anything to follow. That's the problem. Oh!
Puss-crusted rat! Cack-sniffing whelp! Where you hiding, daddy's boy? Where you hiding?
Who are you looking for?
Snake crawled round a pile of filth. Puddle of sick dog's piss. My apprentice! I loved him as my own! Spoiled, irreverent, arrogant, treacherous pustule. I loved him as my own. I want his head in my hands. I want his head in the dirt, sticky with worms, picked to the bones by buzzards. Bring it to me! Bring it to me! Head of the dog, Garvin! Garvin!
Okay, and what came between you that led to this murder?
Spoiled like green milk, like a stinking egg. His hands were bigger than his head. He wanted and wanted, but didn't know enough. Never enough. He'll got the business, same as he did me. Rat, pig, dog.
I can help you.
Find him. Feel his heart. Squeeze it dry. Squeeze it dead. Bring the head. Bring the head.
This must be Garvin's mentor. Buried in a shallow grave, poor fella.
He was quite mercilessly by a young companion, a trader. The young man wanted to seize his business.
Garvan, so I assume he will be somewhere in here? What else can we do, honestly? We could go back to Magister's barracks and look for the papers? Was it? Carver, wasn't he here? You are Carver.
The Magister's jaw is tightly clenched as he stares out of the window. He senses you.
What?
About what will happen if the fugitive is caught, the one from the deaths of the Magisters?
When, not if, and you'll see for yourself in time. We'll make all of Driftwood come and see what happens to those who conspire against us.
And okay.
Well, do you know anything?
There is that one thing under tavern houses.
I'm already aware of that establishment.
Mm-hmm.
We have an informal agreement. They
Oh.
show discretion and don't interfere with Magister duties, and in return we leave them alone.
Really?
I can't believe they'd have any involvement in this. They'd be fools to act against us.
Okay.
Stop wasting my time then.
Do you know how this fugitive is supposed to look like?
Those tinkerers all look the same. Scruffy, gold-hungry, sly wretches. This one has a grey beard and a dark cloak, according to reports.
Come on. Can't
Hell
we go
with them.
play with
I
the
need
others?
those reports, damn it.
Right away.
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
Oh, can I go inside?
The silent watcher stands guard without a flicker of movement, like some grotesque statue.
Sorry?
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't improving his mood.
Of course.
What?
Well, I do sense a great unhappiness and restlessness in your spirit. There's somewhere you'd be more appreciated. You should go there.
Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
Well, if you seem like a skilled individual, you do seem like a skilled individual. If your talents are being squandered here, then you ought to leave. Immediately.
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the divine order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
Are you guys not leaving? But wait, I have his keys now, don't I? Do I? Key.
Nice.
Nice. Sheet of paper, sorcering. Ooh.
Nice.
Sorcerers, most wanted. Mordus, dwarf, suspected links to local dwarven malefactors. Last seen, Driftwood vicinity. Known associate of Luhar. Search the area beneath the Black Bull Tavern. Riker. Elf, known lone wolf affiliate. Not to be challenged by our forces. By order of the White Magisters. Last seen, Stone Garden Cemetery. Hannah, Lizard. Beware of powerful portal magic. Last seen, hosted by large family in the Black Pits. Almira, a human, Black Ring. Last seen, captured and taken by White Magisters. Oh, I think this is the witch. Sahila, Elf. Blind Mystic. Last seen, captured and sent to Fort Joy. We've talked to her. Ifan Ben Mez, human, lone wolf assassin. Last seen, captured and sent to Fort Joy. Addendum. There remains suspicion of sorcerer activity on the northern end of Blood Moon Island. The island itself is currently inaccessible to our forces because of the death fog. The death fog. That's what it's called, I think. That's what I needed. Okay. Ooh.
Here I still am, and here you still are. Adrift and bloody driftwood.
About the investigation.
Yes? Have you anything to report?
I found a cache of source weapons.
The rat bastards. Hid 'em right under our very noses. A marvellous find indeed. But I don't suppose you actually saw Lohar or one of his cronies handle these weapons in person.
I'm not entirely sure Lohar's behind all this.
Nonsense. Who else? This smuggling operation must be part of the bigger conspiracy that I suspect is taking place somewhere in the treacherous Reaper's Bluffs. I trust I'll continue to have your unmitigated support and loyalty as a matter of course. Speaking of loyalty, here's a little incentive to keep up the good work. Don't you let up now.
Well, it was 100 per party member, which I am glad about. Let's see.
The Queen of Pearls, revered among dwarves.
And the Faced.
In life, we are Earth's caretakers. In death, we are the skies.
The eagle glowers at you with one baleful eye, keeping the other eye firmly trained on the stringy morsels of rotting flesh dangling from its beak.
You dare touch Master's gifts. No invitation. Leave now. Leave me and Master alone.
Let's see what spirits haunt this garden.
You watch yourself. There's a voice whispering promises to the dead around here. Word is that they'll be walking about with flesh on their bones again if they send you to the Hall of Echoes.
What did you do? Why anyone would want me dead? What did I do? Why would anyone want me dead?
You're God-woken, ain't you? You've a certain something about your aura. Don't ask me what, but someone out there's got it in for you and everyone like you.
There's no glory and no point to it either.
Two dwarven spirits at loggerheads.
I recognise the lass. The royal guard had come to Bon Neffen, right on the sea. The poor, they were disappearing off the streets. The lass spoke out. The guard wanted her silent.
In a flash, you are both of them, brother and sister. Your feminine side is a rebel, rising up against the tyrannical queen. Your masculine side is a royalist, loyal to the monarch he loves. As the brother, you rescue your sister from the pikes of the royal guard. Together, you flee across the sea to the melting pot of Driftwood and Reaper's Coast. But in Driftwood, you visit the lizard.
Yeah, we're all curious from time to time. I don't blame him a bit. Sometimes you've got to let loose the beast.
You are the sister, and you know that something is wrong. You climb the stairs to rescue your brother, and find him fighting for his life against the dwarves who would rob him. Both of you die.
Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Just kids, both of them.
But your killers do right by their fellow dwarves, and bring you here to lay you to rest. As spirits, you fight for eternity. One convinced that the queen is a tyrant, the other that your treason was wrong.
I want to say something trite, like, can't they just get along? But I know it's not so easy. Nothing is. Especially doing what you think is right.
You have to stand up for what you believe in.
You see clearly then. He stood up for her. She stood up for everybody. It's the true measure of a heart. How you treat not those closest to you, but those you've never even met. His was big, but hers was bigger.
The sister smiles. She feels vindicated. Her brother still does not agree. The rebellion was a disaster. The rebellion was a mistake that cost them their lives.
Watching the birds pick your body clean is almost soothing. At least you know you're doing some good for a creature. And it means that elf ain't getting his claws on my corpse.
Elf? Oh, Sabil, I think.
Not mine specifically, but he creeps from grave to sepulchre, taking what he wants. Whatever he wants.
A grim expression passes across her face as she looks out over the graveyard.
The dead don't rest easy in this garden. Not by half.
Who is this elf?
He lives in the big house by the gate. I ain't about to wander up and ask for a name, mind you. The less I see of him, the happier I'll rest.
We died glorious deaths.
The spirit is dressed in tattered ceremonial garb. Eagle feathers tangle in his beard, and bird droppings decorate his robes. He surveys the circling flock with evident satisfaction.
My faithful eagles work still. They know their duty. They need me not. See my feather fall here, prime among my flock. He won't leave my body till naught remains but bleached bone.
Well, the eagle looks more hungry than beautiful.
No ordinary hunger, but a trained hunger. Watch. See him separate spleen from marrow, just so.
Does it hurt to see your liver being clawed apart?
Hurts? My dear boy, no. All I feel is pride. My featherfall knows just how to slice and just what to chew. He eats to free me, to free this spirit from its earthly ties. With each peck, I am closer to the Hall of Echoes.
Thank you.
Glory and no point to it either.
The eagle glowers at you with one baleful eye. keeping the other eye firmly trained on the stringy morsels of rotting flesh dangling from its beak.
You dare touch Master's gifts. No invitation. Leave now. Leave me and Master alone.
Oh, he cannot see the ghost. Interesting.
We died glorious deaths.